Hi, everyone. It's Beth and Jan. We are putting on Beth Nelson and Jan Fischler. We're putting on the Ignited Women Retreat on October 25th through the 27th, and we've been getting a lot of questions about what the actual agenda is. And so we thought we'd spend a little bit of time today going through what we've come up with for the agenda to give you an idea. We are really doing our best to balance new practices and trying new things and allowing time to really reflect along with unstructured time so that if you decide to get a massage or go for a hike or a walk or something, you'll have that as well. One thing to mention is, we base the Friday agenda on a lot of it on being outside because it's such a beautiful place to be. And today we had a little surprise rainstorm. So pending what's going on with the weather, we may have to shift what we're up to, but either way, we have access to rooms and wonderful things to make it.
I just wanted to interject that up here in Nevada City, where I live, it came down, I was wearing a raincoat and it soaked through. That's how much rain we had. It was ridiculous and totally unscheduled. And I also want to say, if we hear squeaking in the back, my golden retriever just got a new squeaky ball and I can't get it away from him.
Love it, Jan.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the 25th of October, which is this Friday.
Okay.
And what we have planned on the agenda. We're going to have initial gathering at about 1 p.m. on Friday. This is after the lunch is served. Lunch on Friday afternoon is not included as part of the retreat, but you're welcome. If we know 24 hours in advance, we can arrange to get lunch served. It's wonderful vegetarian food, by the way. So arrival at 1 p.m. and we'll meet in the lunch area and just kind of get an overview of the property so you can get your bearings straight. Probably somebody from the Land of Medicine Buddha will be there. And then from about 3 o'clock on, we are inviting you to walk the 8 Verses path. So one of the special treats that I feel is so wonderful at the Land of Medicine Buddha is they have this beautiful path, and in it they have benches with pretty significant. Jan, I don't know if you can help me describe this. Their verses.
They have sayings that are Buddhist sayings, and then they've been interpreted by the Dalai Lama, which is a good thing. Because a lot of times, if you're not a Buddhist or a practicing Buddhist, you can read these verses and you could spend the rest of the day trying to sit there scratching your head, trying to figure out what they mean. So it's nice to have the explanation from the Dalai Lama. And they're just so inspiring to read. They're things you think, wow, if we all behave that way, wouldn't it be a great world?
Yeah, so true, so true. I know that I've spent a lot of time up there myself. And I'm always drawn to 1 or 2 of the verses, and that's what we're encouraging participants to do, is to find one verse that really speaks to you and really, dig deep into why it speaks to you. The whole purpose, honestly, is to decompress a little bit, move away from all of the other distractions that your life or even getting to the retreat may have brought you, and allow you to, I like the term, to decalcify a little bit. Just breaking up the thought patterns, getting used to being in that space of inquiry and being in a beautiful, you're in the redwood forest walking on this path. The path is not super difficult. If it is an issue and you choose not, if you have a physical ailment or something that will not allow you to do the walk, then we'll have photos of the verses so that you can do it, or if it rains. So, we'll have dinner together, and then after dinner, we'll get a little bit more into the intention for the weekend, have more formal introductions, a time to get to know each other a little bit better, and a guided visualization based on Tara Brock, who is actually, she's a meditation instructor, and she's really based in Buddhism. It happens to be. This is not a Buddhist retreat, but being in the environment of the Buddhist at the Buddhist Retreat Center, and then influenced by Tara Brach, I think you'll find it really rewarding. So, Jan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the day on Saturday?
Okay, well, I wanted to just say one thing. It's kind of Buddhist inspired just because of where we are. So I think that's a nice thing to bring in. But so Saturday morning, we'll start with a morning meditation. And when we say meditation, they'll never be longer than 20 minutes. And for most of them, at least a portion of all the meditations will be guided. So if you are concerned at all about the monkey mind and sitting there and getting ants in your pants because you can't sit still or you don't know how to meditate, we'll have ample opportunities to practice, and don't worry about it. That's all I'm going to say. They have breakfast. That's part of the deal, 8:30 to 9. We have breakfast. And then the morning session is going to be based on 10 tools that I've been using over, the last 5 or 6 years when I teach writing. And I thought, these apply to life in general. So we're going to go over these ways that you can tap into your subconscious and let it help you with problem solving and help you just do a lot of the work, make life easier for you. And then we'll have a break. And during these breaks, you can call the Land of Medicine Buddha and schedule a massage. They have all kinds of slots, so you might miss a piece of our retreat for that, but do whatever feels right for you. And then around 10:30 or so, we're going to do morning yoga, and Beth is going to be able to guide us on some kind of yoga practice. And don't worry, you don't need to be a pretzel. This is definitely for people who maybe have never done yoga before, or people who've done a lot of yoga. All the yoga exercises will be, there'll be alternatives that you can do to make it easier or harder, depending on who you are and what you can do. And then lunch and free time are kind of combined. Again, there's an opportunity to walk and rest and take a sauna. And if the weather's nice, there's a beautiful pool there. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we don't get rained out. And then we're going to do some more releasing limiting beliefs. We have a couple of exercises, and we also have a little art project that will be kind of fun for people. And then to dinner, after dinner, we'll sit together for dinner as a group, and then later we'll be doing some restorative yoga before people go to bed. That's Saturday.
Yeah, and I wanted to add one other thing. So part of the yoga session, so the whole idea is we want to give you little taste of whether you morning routines or evening routines or things that may, help you to stay more grounded and more in touch with what you really want. Because that's what I know, that as a coach for midlife women, that I hear over and over again, that women are so used to giving to others and taking care of others that they've really forgotten how to take care of themselves. So this is just like a little reminder of that. So to finish out the evening, Jan mentioned that we're going to be doing some yoga. It'll be obviously, more restorative, more grounding, and then ending with a practice called Yoga Nidra, which is like half sleep state, but it's a great time to really get to the subconscious beliefs and start to reprogram them, especially right before you go to sleep after a full day of reflection and resting and resetting and all the things that we've been doing together during the day. We're really excited about this. As we talk through.
I think what happened, Beth, is you and I started talking about the retreat. We had been to a retreat, and then we started talking about how we wished it had been, and the things that we were really looking for, because the retreat we went to had 500 people.
Yeah.
I think we want something small and intimate where people really get to know each other, and we get to do the things we love, which is yoga and walking and a little meditation and add some writing. And so it was customized based on what we wanted.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after a deep and refreshing night's sleep, which I know you're going to have after eating well and exercising and being in contemplation or whatever it is on Saturday. We're going to wake up on Saturday, and instead of doing a meditation, we're going to do a Qigong movement. Qigong. Again, this just to give you an introduction to another option. Jan mentioned that if you're newer to doing meditation, or if you don't have a regular meditation practice, it can be quite intimidating to sit for 20 minutes. Your body may not be ready for that, or your mind certainly may not be ready for that. So I found that Qigong it's really easy to do. You can do it in any type of clothing. And it's really based on the breath and moving energy really slowly through your body. And it can be a great alternative, like a moving meditation. So we'll start the day with that to give you an introduction. We'll probably intersperse some Qigong throughout the weekend as well, as, energies get a little sluggish. And then breakfast, of course, always the highlight. And then we'll allow a little time for you to check out of your space. And then we're going to do a closing ritual. And this is a great way to release anything that has shown up. We're really going to make it profound for you so that you walk away feeling transformed and feeling motivated to either continue with these practices or your own, or making some choices in your life that will really enrich and bring more fulfillment. That's really what this is all about. And it seems, and then you have time. Lunch is provided on Sunday. So you have time to walk the grounds, go to the pool if you want, maybe get a massage. You have all afternoon. I'm sure we can make arrangements to have your luggage put somewhere, or you put it right in your car. Parking is really close by. So that is it for the weekend. It feels like it's so short when we describe it, but I know it's going to be a very profound experience. So any final thoughts from you, Jan?
I was just going to say, there's a woman in my class at the gym, and she's a yoga teacher too, and I was telling her about the retreat, and she said, we did our final, when she became certified, they had their course there, and she said, you just enter the grounds and you feel an energy shift. She said, I don't care how stressed out you are or what's going on in your life, you just enter the place. And I went, that's exactly true. It's like just being there is unique and special.
Yeah. And the fact that those who have signed up are really making this commitment to themselves and putting themselves first.
Yeah.
Because how many of us go through the day wanting something different, looking for something different, or going through our lives looking for something different. And it's right here within us. So it's just kind of peeling away a few of the layers to reveal it again, to take a nice deep breath in and out, and not to mention to be in the company of many women, not many women, women with like-minded beliefs and that commitment to themselves. So there are a few slots left. As we've been talking about, we want to keep this really intimate. So there are still a few slots available. We'll be sure to include the URL either in the comments below or at the end of the video today. And feel welcome to get in contact with us. And if there's anything that you might be missing from the agenda, we'd love to hear about that. Perhaps we can squeeze something in. I don't know, Jan, any final thoughts?
No, I'm just getting really excited about the weekend. I know it's not coming up till the end of October, but still, the weather shift today really makes me I'm looking forward to fall, long sleeves and cozying up. And I just feel that this type of retreat is a great way to just enter the holiday season, get the right mindset, do kind of an inner cleanse, an emotional cleanse, just to be able to take a deep breath and enjoy looking forward to whatever's going to come afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
All right. Well, we will be coming back on probably soon with another video. I'm not sure what we're going to chat about, but we'll come up with something because
always something. Huh?
Yeah, there's always something. There's always something to talk about.
Okay.
So, well, bye for now, and I look forward. If you are interested in signing up for the retreat, the URL is presented below.
Okay. Bye.